Hello and welcome back, guys, to another Blood Bowl 2 stream. Today, for a change, not on a Sunday, but on a Thursday evening, because it's league match time, and this was the time and date that we found ourselves in for our match today. So, my opponent has let me know that he is ready to go, so we are going to jump right in here, I guess. So it's going to be my Underworld team versus Alan or Felix, I think. Necromantic team. I'm just going off his name on Discord right now. So I'm gonna show both teams in a moment. He is still set to offline right now, but he should come on in a moment. At least that's what he wrote. Let's see if he wrote something else. Just letting him know that I'm in-game and good to go. So hopefully he will be ready shortly. Oh yeah, he's come online. Okay, perfect. Let's see, anything else? Let's just send him an invite and see if that's going to work already, if he's just going to accept it. Do we get lucky? Does he need more time? Who knows? So remember, one thing about his team was that he only had one werewolf, which I found weird, but I'm not sure. I don't remember if he had enough money to buy a second one, or maybe I missed one. I don't know. I don't think so. But you never can be quite sure. And I'm gonna take a look at both teams in a moment during our inducement phase here. So let's just see what... if he's going to get something. So 70k cash does not scream werewolf, so let's go through his team real quick. I believe we have the same record right now, so we are both with 1 win and 1 loss. Yes, okay. So he has both flesh golems, he has 1 werewolf, not 2. He has both whites, he has a ghoul with block already, and then the rest are just zombies. So no reserve players, 3 rerolls. Pretty basic stuff, but that he only has 1 werewolf does confuse me a little bit, but we'll see about that. He also is only level 4, if you want to say only in that case, but I'm not sure how much experience he has or not. I actually don't know. So this is our team for today, and unfortunately we can't replace awareness yet, so we'll have to bring him with us with his movement 6. Then we have block on arm cannon, and not so good thrower is missing this one with an MNG, I believe. Just though? No, it's a niggling. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I can't replace him anyways, and I would not get a loner, so it wouldn't have helped us to fire him, but I still need to fire him. And the rest there. We've deepened our bench a little bit. So the big question is, I only have 40k in inducements. Do I want to invest in a babe? I think we do. It's likely that we're going to get some KOs with our goblins, and that way we can guarantee us getting stuff back, and it's only extra 10k to get that, I think, even though it might delay buying a player a little bit. If we get unlucky. If we end up missing 10k at the end, so be it. But I think we should make use of getting the babe for 10k here, basically. We don't want to be players down if we can avoid it, at least not for too long. Okay, let's see. I get to choose. I think in that case we are gonna try out some offense play here first. So here we go. I actually have a bench now. We have 1 reserve player right now. We are a little bit understaffed in terms of Skaven though, since we only have 5 out of our 6 Skaven. But it's fine. At least we have a second block player now. And it's our thrower, so he's a little bit more harder to knock down if push comes to shove. So what do we have to worry about? The whites, obviously, since they are his block players. Whoa, he set up aggressive. Okay, why? Okay, the thing is, I'm not sure I can really completely make use of that fact. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try, but we'll see how it's going to work out. And we probably... Do we want... I think we just, yeah, we put both of them here and go with the troll in that case. And then we've got these guys here and him being the assist there, but I would like to have one lineman in that case to blitz with. So let's do something like that. Yeah, let's see. This could end badly, but hopefully it'll turn out fine. I'm gonna have to rely on my block dice. Okay, they get an extra reroll. Very deep kick, not a touchback, unfortunately. Yeah, he's got fame, I do not. Okay, let's get started on the blocking. And in that case, I think we do want to move away from him. So do this. Oh! Instant KO. That is really nice. That's very, very nice. I'm okay with that. Just to push on him. So let's still play the disengage game as much as we can in that area. So do I want to do more blocks first? Or do we go for the pickup first? He can't really threaten the ball, so I think we are going to... I could make this a 2-die if I really want to. And I guess we do. So let's bring Grenade over here. And get that block going. Nice. Yeah, sure. Let's keep those on lockdown. I don't mind that. And stay with him. Ooh, gobble injury, maybe? No, another KO. That is pretty brutal for him right now. 2 successful knockdowns, 2 KOs. That's really good for us. Yeah, before I do anything else, though, I would like to pick up the ball. Thank you very much. So let's see if we can not roll less than 3 twice. Okay, nope, we roll a 4 instantly. Blitz next or Troll next? I think Troll next. Okay, there we go. He might use Stand Firm and not move. Yep, there we go. I mean, that was pretty likely. And then, in terms of what we want to do, he's going to be here just so that they can't run past us as easily. I might actually want to go here. And then, are we going to... Yeah, I guess we're going to try to focus on the ones that are the most dangerous for us. So let's see if we can get a decent blitz going here. So, according to his level and the way he started this team, he might actually be a newer player. My god, another one? Okay, just a stun here. But still, 3 armor breaks already is really, really nice. There we go. So this might give them a decent... You know what, actually, do I want to... Yeah, I think we still do. They might knock down the troll, but we'll see. So he might be a new player, and might be that... I don't know. I don't remember, but I think, considering his level, that he is... Because I've known players in the Rebel who are not level 20, but they basically play no matchmaking, but they still play a lot of scheduled leagues. So I tend to not put too much thinking into the level, but it might be a point here. But we'll have to wait and see. This is also a really difficult position for him to be in. He's down 2 zombies in the first round, and this guy is stunned. I mean, it could be worse. They could be injured, I guess. But I mean, right now, this is pretty decent, and if they had regenerated, they would be back. But I'd like the SPP, of course. But we'll have to wait and see. Wow, okay. Yeah, I think he's a newer player. This blitz also makes that fairly likely, because he blitzed from here. No, from there, which meant if he had to push us, he would only run into a 1-die block. If he had instead blitzed from up here, he could have pushed me to there and kept the 2-die. And that's a mistake you usually don't make, so I am assuming he might actually be a newer player here. Okay, he based me a lot. We'll see, we'll see. So let's move up our ball carrier first. And if at all possible, I'd like to score with violence, of course.
It's you.
Yatse Piloti? Or no, it's Ace Pilot with eyes at the end and the beginning. Oh god. Thank you very much for following. I completely butchered that in the first try. But hi. Let's take a peek. What do we do here? These guys are mostly going to dodge, I assume. He's gonna do that. That's all good. Okay, let's go with this then. You're gonna be right here. Then we've got Violence, who can try to make his name honor by killing the wolf, maybe? Possibly? That's a good start. And then we'll stay though. Okay, nothing. I can't really stomp on the thing. I don't really have the assists to try and get rid of him. Which means instead we'll do this, I think. Put these guys right there. I do need to be a little bit worried about this right now, because I can't make it in there. And I can't really move here, so this kind of hinges on the troll now not screwing up, which I should not have done in the first place. This was a bit of a mistake. But let's see how this is going to play out. Oh no, it's only 1-die right now as well. Because I am smart. So instead, yes. Okay, I think if we... No. We do this, unfortunately. And troll doesn't screw up entirely, but he also doesn't get the knockdown. Maybe I should have blocked the zombie. Oh, he lets himself get pushed? I'm okay with that. I'm gonna stay. I don't want to get blocked by him, which means we will now dodge these guys out of there. Or try to, at least. There we go. And I think I'm gonna leave this game for now, at least. I'm gonna try these dodges first. Right now. Or do I wanna... I think him, maybe we wanna pull back to here as well. Yeah, okay, that works. Hey, Srab, how are you? And you go... You go... Let's see if he dodges first. He does. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so let's just go there. So this is a bit of a weak spot right now. You know what? I am going to do the GFIs. If I fail them, I won't reroll. But it's good to close this down, because he's gonna blitz us, and afterwards he's gonna base us. So I should prevent this, which we now have. Oh yeah, you can't really do much there. Oh, you'll be leaving for Texas in a few hours. So you're going there for work, or is it vacationing? I'm good as well, thank you. A little bit of trouble getting home. My bus was very late, which made me miss my train, and so it just took longer to get home, and that's always fun. But aside from that, everything's perfect. I mean, how could it not be? Look at this. Oh, your cousin is getting married. So, I don't know. Congratulations to your cousin anonymously from me. That's always a good thing. I hope, at least. So let's see. He's probably still going to blitz here, but right now this is only a 1-die blitz as well, so I'm not sure yet. He could also use the ghoul here to blitz us. This one would be a 2-die. Yeah, there's the blitz. It's just a push. That works. So this is gonna lead to us pushing out the white if we can make it work. Should be pretty easily doable. All we need is a push on the first one and then not a double both down or something like that, and on the second one. And right now, the issue here is he's putting more pressure on this side than we really want to. Gets the double defender down. But this is where the guy that I want to score with is. Oh, there we go. Hey Rand, it's the Rekef League. It's the league I started with Srab, who's also in chat here, and 2 others. And it's grown a bit. And yeah, I've rejoined it this season. I took a break for 1 season, but this is the Rekef League. You've missed an exceptional first turn for me in which I stunned this guy, and then I KO'd 2 others, which was kind of nuts. And right now we're surfing this white, as we can all see. This is a new Necro team, I believe, Srab. So I think Fiddick is a fairly new player, at least from what I can gauge out of this game so far. But we'll have to wait and see how this is going to play out. So I know what I want to do, but I'm worried to do it because reasons, as always. So let's go with the... He can't move that much right now. Well, actually, maybe. But yeah, it's gonna have to rely on stuff like this working now, which it does. Ooh, isn't that interesting? Will we follow that one? I think we will not. He's just 1 injury away from leveling up. Could you please? Pretty please. He needs to dodge to over there. Because I need an assist against this guy. Which is what we're getting. I aim to please, Rand. I'm happy that you're happy with my recap. Do we follow this? We will not follow this. Okay, but so far, aside from this, armor breaks have been a little bit missing from our life right now. Let's get this assist. Oh, there's an injury. Wow, and a mean one. But I think he's gonna regenerate because we got no animation. But so far, I'm beating them up pretty well. But that's nice. Getting the injury right there is extremely valuable for us. Oh, and I haven't blitzed yet, as I've just realized. So let's get to that, shall we? Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna dodge. Which means he's going to blitz right there. And we'll knock you down. Yeah, sure. Let's do this and stay. Oh my god. What am I doing to his team? Yeah, this is... What am I doing to his team? God damn, wow. And then we'll back off, of course, and he is going to try and dodge away as well. There we go. Anything else? We probably want to bring him over to here for the assist for the troll. He can't really hit me in there anyways. Oh boy. I mean, zombies are, they're really, I mean, they're decent linemen in my opinion. The thing is, I don't really have a lot of experience with teams that use zombies. I've never really played them. I still haven't gotten around to that. But in theory, they're pretty decent. I mean, they're slow, but they're cheap. They're good for fouling and all that stuff, so there's... Yeah, no, you shouldn't do that. I'm not sure how... I think they're... And if you have the choice between zombies and skeletons, people always say you should never take the skeletons because of the lower ammo value. They are a bit faster, though, but come with thick skull, but only ammo value 7. I don't know. But... Ooh, there we go. He's going for a goblin. Aerodynamic is KO'd. So let's see. Right now, I am 5 players in advantage, which is pretty nuts, considering it's turn 3. God damn. It's really weird. But, well, actually, I'm 4 players. I have a 4-player advantage because I've got 1 KO'd myself. But yeah, this is fine. He did put another player in there. Let's just hope that the best thrower will indeed get an injury today still. Not on himself, though. I already regret this. He's badly hurt, which means I can't really Apo this. So I'm just gonna have to hope that the regeneration is gonna kick in. Which it doesn't. Well... Wasn't that brilliant timing? God damn. Still can't afford to Apo that. Well, that's a shame. Luckily, he's only out for the match. And with the advantage that we have right now, we should at least still be able to score fairly easily. Yeah, of course it's hilarious. Yeah. Not that much for me, but I'm happy that you're happy. Hey Grindel, it's going well right now. Well, on the most comedic timing, maybe somebody could have clipped that. My troll just got a badly hurt injury, but or maybe you can still clip that. I don't know. Would be funny, a funny moment at least. But I still have a 3-player advantage right now because I injured one and served another one, and then we've gotten 3 KOs already. And this is a league match, which was initially scheduled for last week, but we had to reschedule for this Thursday because my opponent had to work unexpectedly. Basically, so we are just doing that now. But yes, I am planning on streaming more. It won't always be Blood Bowl though. Just a fair warning in advance here. And I'm also right now trying to set up a handoff and a foul potentially against this guy. I'm not too sure about the foul yet, but we'll have to wait and see. And yeah, I think we need to do that next, which means we need to... Yeah, we need to go up to here. First of all. And then I'm gonna hand over the ball to him. Oh, that worked. So that's good. And then before we get to fouling, I'd really like to close this down, which means we need to do this. Thank you so much. So now he can't really get to me back here. Well, he potentially still can. With this guy, I just realized, so... Yeah, we're gonna put him right there to close that down. And then last but not least... Oh. No. There we go. Let's see about that foul. If I make it there. I don't, so it won't happen. And I will not reroll this. But we almost made it. Was the last dodge that we failed, or was it the GFI? No, it was the last dodge. But yeah, he can't really do much to us right now. I'd like to stall this out a little bit longer, since he's gonna get these two guys back for sure, and he might get all three of these back as well. And with us now not having our troll anymore, bashing is gonna get a little bit more difficult. But we'll see, we'll see. I mean, I can score next turn and we'll be pretty safe. But I'd like to maybe try and get another player removed here. We'll have to wait and see how that works out for us. So by the way, I'm trying out something new, which you might have already seen when Ace Pilot started to follow. Streamlabs now has a new feature, which is called Stream Boss, I believe. So, oh yeah, that works. So every action, basically, so following, subbing, donating, cheering, and all that stuff, all of that has a damage value assigned. And then I have a boss that is only visible when something like that happens, and 10 seconds afterwards, because I don't want it to be visible at all times. It's just a life bar, basically. But it might be a fun little thing to have on the side, so every time somebody does something like that, boss is gonna lose health until he dies, and then he's gonna respawn a little bit stronger, basically. That's at least the idea right now. He already rerolled, so this does end his turn, which is good for us. And then it was very nice of him to have this guy right there. So we can now serve the ghoul, I guess? I think we do serve the ghoul. I mean, he's right there. That is his ball carrier, or it's also the most annoying player to knock down, so if we could just get him away now, that would be nice. It's a KO. We'll see, we'll see. For now, at least, he's gone. But yeah, I'm pretty sure by now that Fedig is a fairly new player. And that does make things easier for us, of course. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna get the automatic win, but it's definitely gonna make things easier overall. At least expectedly, it should be that way. But we'll see. I might as well follow this one. Right now, we do have a pretty decent advantage here. Now, before we do this, we blitz, which means we blitz right here. Since we've got block on arm cannon, we can get that one going, and then I can also put him right there to lock down the white again. Oh, well, we can reroll those, though, I believe. That one, and then we do follow, yes, okay. These are all gonna stay there, and then unfortunately I do have to foul that wolf again. Might cost us the goblin, but it's just... Oh, it's an injury. It's a double 6, so we're gonna get... He regenerates, though. Really? That's why there was no animation again. Ah. Well, he'll be back. So far, the 2 injuries that I've been able to inflict there, he's been able to regenerate. Yeah, I know, Rand. I probably shouldn't have done that foul because regeneration, but the Werewolf is just... It was too good of a target to ignore, and at least I do have a 1-player bench right now. So even though with the injury we're gonna be able to get back up to 10, it's fine. Wait, what? Oh, with whom? Oh, I assume he stood him up and wanted to blitz with him. Yeah, I think that misclick has happened to me more than once. So him we can't serve. That's not going to happen. Which means right now, let's do this. Yeah, we'll get ourselves an assist over there. So do I want to stall this out until turn 8 now? We probably want to score now and try to steal the ball. It's not ideal. I probably should have scored last turn, to be honest. But I wanted to get the serve and all the blocks in there. So I decided against it. But we'll score now, and then I still have 2 turns. Ah, come on. Because these guys might still stay out. And he's gonna get 2 KO roll chances anyways. Giving him more turns to block me might be a mistake, but I think I'll take that risk. Yeah, it's fine. So, 1 more for violence, and he's gonna level up out of this. Which is our first step to make this team actually viable. Getting a level up on a Blitzer. Getting Mighty Blow, for example, would be kind of important. KO comes back, so... And 3 stay KO. That's what I was hoping for. If only one of those injuries had stuck. But still, he's gonna be at 8 players. I will be at 10. Which means we do still have an advantage here. We'll give him all goblins, of course. To hit. And then how do we continue this? Yeah, just generally, the Skaven level ups are important. I mean, once you get a few goblins with 2 heads and one with big hand, ideally, they get extremely annoying as well. But we're not there yet. Yeah, no, you go Mighty Blow Claw on the first one, definitely. I'm probably on both, Srab. They're just... The mutation axis is what makes this team viable, and getting these guys to be killer pieces that can destroy bash teams keeps these guys somewhat competitive. Not ideal, but they could be way worse. They're still squishy, but they pack a surprising punch thanks to the mutations. So let's see. 2 turns to steal the ball and score again is not the easiest thing, especially since I don't have my troll available anymore to throw a goblin or just to go there and be a roadblock with him. So we'll have to wait and see. But I do have 2 rerolls for 2 turns. His ball carrier, or his safe ball carrier, the ghoul, is still KO'd. So we'll have to wait and see how that's gonna play out. Perfect defense, so I get to reset. The thing is, I think we're gonna keep it like this, but this way we can close this side down so much better. Probably still gonna use the goblins though in that instance, and follow it up with this, and then he is like this. Oh no, if I want to be able to steal the ball, maybe I should move him over there in case he fails the pickup. I need a pressure point basically. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? He can't serve me if I set up like this. He will get easy 2-die blocks, but it's still better than hitting the Skaven. He could go for these, which means we should probably switch these 2 as well. Just so that I have 2 Skaven up there. The linemen are probably gonna get very... I'm not sure. Maybe I'm gonna go with the kicker, but probably not. You're probably gonna go block or wrestle first to give yourself more block skills. Basically, build them like normal Skaven linemen, I think. So wrestle, fend, all the stuff. If they survive long enough to live that long. Yep, there comes the handoff, but he hasn't protected the ball carrier. Okay, makes it though. Let's see. Why? No, don't. You're gonna regret it. Oh. Yeah, that's the least he needs to do. Over here would also work, but because if he pushes me, he's gonna run into a 2-die against block if he does that. Now it will stay a 1 die regardless, but still I have block, he doesn't, so this is a 1 in 3 chance. No, it's not a good idea. And there we go, he goes down, I do not. Which means he loses the ball. So let's see about this. So first of all, I think he is going to... Because if I screw up, I want a scoring threat. So I'm going to move this lineman up the pitch just so that we have the scoring threat. And then I'm going to try to serve the zombie here, which does not happen. But that's okay. So next up is all the ball handling, though, I believe. Which does come with some issues. Although I could be blitzing over here first, or he could be going for these guys. He still has 2 turns. So this is something I still have to cover. The problem is that I would like to blitz him, but the way I positioned him, I now can't get there with an assist. And I can't get an easy 2-die here either. Yeah, so we'll do... I could just throw the ball up there, which is what we will do. So... probably still the lineman, though, that will do the throwing here. Let's see about that. Okay, he doesn't make the pickup. And he doesn't make the pickup again. That's a bummer. But we still have 2 tackle zones on the ball. We're fairly solid with this, which means he can't really go through here. These guys are still in a very bad spot, so I might get the opportunity to serve one of them. We'll see. I'm not sure if you asked this before, Rand. You can join, yes, between seasons. We usually recruit then, but we do have a subreddit, basically. So it's on Reddit, it's r/Rekef League, and we also have a Discord channel. I used to do the admin stuff with this, but I'm not quite sure how, because I took a break, and then Kejirus, one of the founders, aside from Srab, Lydias, and me, took over that, and I'm not sure how he's handling the recruitment right now. It's still probably we recruit between seasons, basically, so like every other league. But it can't hurt to already just go to the subreddit and make yourselves known there, maybe, so that you don't miss it. But we're in match day 3 out of... God, 9 now? How many players was it? Teams per division was it again? I should know this. It's 8 or 10, something like this. But we are on a 2-week schedule, so each season takes quite a while, which means it's going to take a while before the next season becomes a possibility, basically, or a thing. So with him setting up like this, it's extremely unlikely that I will be able to now steal the ball and score again. I'm gonna try, but I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to make it. I also still would like to serve this guy. Oh, that's a double both down. But so far, our goblins are surprisingly solid, and our armor value 9 guy was just made out of paper, so I'm not really too happy about that, but at least we still got the numbers for advantage. Okay, you go... See, this is where Big Hand would be crucial and extremely valuable. Let's see, let's get rid of that zombie. Issues, he could serve me next round there as well, so I need to be worried. Just KO'd still. Worth it. Especially if his KO rolls continue to be that inconsistent. So now, big questions, because I would like to put somebody on the ball. Because otherwise it will stay in at least 2 tackle zones. But that means doing a 1-die blitz right there, since I can't get an assist. This... Oh no, if we start with him... We actually have a 1-die there right now. I could start with this. And then we could move this goblin, maybe. Yeah, okay, though. Let's start with this one in that case. That's fine. And we'll put him somewhere where he can't serve in any case. So if I make this 1-die work, I get another 1-die blitz to remove this. So nah, that's just not a good option. I think I'm gonna try for the blitz and hope that the scatter is decent. I mean, the block needs to succeed in some sort of manner first, of course. Okay, yeah, no, that does not help at all. So what do we do? What do we do? Do I still try? I mean, this is a 5+ pickup. It's not gonna happen. But it would be funny. That's the thing, though. But I probably should just try to get 2 more blocks in here. Yeah, I don't think it's likely. So we'll just go for the blocks. The wolf has already regenerated once. I'm not sure if I want to try that again and risk it again. So I don't think we're gonna do that. We are gonna do this block though. And now the ball obviously scatters outside and into the... Oh god. Are you serious? I regret everything. I regret everything so much right now. Really? Really? And of course, I'm just 1 space short of now being able to do anything with this, so I'm not gonna try to pick up. I don't have a reroll left. The GFI is an unnecessary risk. Even that dodge was a risk I maybe should not have taken, but I would have liked to avoid the block there. But man, really? That's so good. Oh, man. I mean, he can still serve something if he really tries. He can just push him down there and then push him out. That's a possibility. I don't think he's gonna do it. But I think he will blitz with the werewolf. Although blitzing with the white would be better. Because it's safer. And he doesn't have reroll left anyways. And it would be a better chance. And this was only a 1-die where you could have gotten a 2-die right there. But man, that I didn't want to risk the 1-die block until the end because I didn't have block. And he has. He's really going for the serve. Okay. Let's see if it pays out for him. Might get an injury. Nope, it's not. So yeah. Well, we'll see. He's getting 1 more KO right now. We don't have another KO rate. Oh, they all come back. Well, that is bad, though, because now we're actually at a 1-player disadvantage, and we're on defense. Yeah, it's 3, 6, 9, 10 versus now his 11 again. We've injured 2. They haven't stayed out. Oh, boy. So, we still have a pretty decent chance here, I think, just from looking at things. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, of course. Now he is at an advantage where so far I have basically been in control of the entire match. And that's going to change now. That's going to change now. But we'll have to wait and see. If I can make some serves again. I mean, we've served 3 or 4 players already, so if he tries to go along the sides again, we might be able to do something there. I've also gotten very lucky with that perfect defense result, of course. If I had gotten that, we would have been in a much different situation to begin with. Okay, let's see. So what's up with that rule not being centered? Both teams get an extra roll. That's good. I can work with that. Very deep kick is also something I'm pretty okay with. Would have liked it back there even more, just to be further away from the werewolf, but it doesn't play that big of a role because diagonally moving is a thing. But still, he might fail the pickup back here, which could mean the ball could scatter. And we'll have to wait and see. He can get 3 die blocks here with the flesh golems fairly easily. This guy would have had one already. Now he still has, yeah. There we go. So there's the POW. I mean, I'm not sure why I'm waiting for him to do that, but it's just... it always aches when there's suboptimal blocks, basically. He's also doing way too many blocks without a block player right now. That's also something I'm starting to get allergic to with others. He should have probably started just with the blitz, because if he's not using the whites on the line of scrimmage, he at least should still do the block blitz first, I guess. At least in my opinion, overall. But he's trying to get more on his werewolf, yeah. That's a risky play. He needs to push me to here. It's also not the worst if he doesn't knock us down, which he does end up doing. He's gonna give himself an additional block chance by pushing us over to here. So that wasn't horrible. It's still... I usually like to play it safer with just using players that have block if I get the chance. But I can see what he was going for here. And he got a removal there, so that worked. So now we are at a 2-player disadvantage. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to hope for some removal here as well. Yeah, that's true. We do have the Discord channel. I just wasn't sure if there were any people that weren't actually in the league on the Discord, but I'm probably assuming that if you're interested, you can get the invite, I assume. I have nothing against it, basically. So, oh, was that the right thing? You're not on Discord, okay. So do we probably still blitz the werewolf, though? Or do I try and go for a white? Issue is the blitzing range right now, which is not ideal. Yeah, so I shouldn't have moved him there, but now it's too late. Well, what can you do? That was a mistake on my behalf, so he might get knocked down there. That was a dumb move. So let's go for a blitz against the werewolf. That seems like the right play right now. We should set up our defense first, though. So I'm gonna put this guy. If he dodges, he's just gonna dodge to there and nowhere else. And then we've got these guys right here, so let's also put him right there. He can definitely get a block against me there, but he's gonna have to put some effort into it. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, nice. Get the knockdown there. And then he's just gonna... I guess we're gonna dodge down to here. That's fine. Nope, we don't. And that's why I do that last. Oh, we rolled the double one. Isn't that lovely? So, he did end up picking up the ball, by the way. Haven't pointed that out so far. So that's not ideal for us. Would have really liked to see him fail that for one turn at least. He also didn't need a reroll to begin with. Okay, yeah, so that's an assist, but right now this is still only a 1 die. He can make this better for him, of course. But we'll see what we can do there. And who he's going to blitz with as well. Because right now he's not protecting the ball as much. He's not going back to try and protect that. So yeah, that's a 2-die. And it's going to stay 1 as well. If he pushes me to here. Okay, knocks down Bill. Is something bad going to happen? Might. Nope. Okay, that's good. So now he can basically get another 2-die right here if he wants to. But if the dice are on my side... Yep, that's another guy going down. We could move goblins through to attack the ball carrier directly, but I need 2 assists plus the blitzer, so I need all 3. I need 3 goblins, and that's not gonna happen, I think. So I'm much rather going to stay defensive here and try to avoid getting in too worse of a situation down here. Luckily, we only get pushed there. What I would like to do, though, is get a goblin next to him. It might force him to either dodge, which could fail, which we've seen here with him, or he's gonna blitz defensively instead of aggressively up here. Both of which would be fine. So ideally, we'd like to dodge a goblin through there just to have a player next to him. Because I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to do a lot in terms of blitzing the ball carrier. Man, yeah, even that player advantage and us having only strength 3 and strength 2 now is really starting to hurt us. This is pretty horrible right now in terms of what our options are. So I know what I want to do. But as always, it involves some stuff that I don't really want to start with. So yeah, in that case... So what are the options? No, he's not going to go through. Yeah, I hate this, but I think I'm going to start with that. Yep, I thought that would happen. So that's a big risk I'm taking right now. One that I'm not sure is worth it. Oh god, we made it though. So now I get a 2-die against him. And I did it with this guy for a reason. Because if I had used the goblin here, which would have been the alternative, we would not have kept the 2-die block here, because there would not have been an assist or somebody to negate this assist. So I went with the riskier route, just to disengage a little bit from there and put ourselves into a better position on the side, because now we've got these guys all on a line and it's gonna be hard for him to knock them all down. So that's why I risk that, basically. This is not a good block. Yeah, let's see. He makes that dodge. We could be seeing him going down this path. It's not out of the question, but for now we're gonna have to wait and see what he ends up doing. Because now I am... Oh yeah, I'm gonna go there. We're going to put one guy in his way, and then he is going to try and dodge as well. Okay, nice. Good. So I'm going to keep him there, since he might still decide to go in this direction. And we probably want to disengage with him as well, since the 3-die is pretty likely to just make him go down. So do I go defensively? I think I go goblin-y, which doesn't work. So, that was not worth it. So I injure one of my own guys. That's bad. So now we have a 3-player disadvantage, since I can't get any armor breaks anymore against him right now. So the plan was just to get him there. To get both goblins on him, which means he's definitely going to have to blitz away with him. And move a player back to get an assist. So, yeah, that was not worth it, as it turns out. And now we're in a worse position than ever. But we still got time. Still we've got some options here, and we'll just have to wait and see how things are going to fan out for us. We're not done yet. I assume he's gonna try to force his way through here. He seems a little bit tunnel vision-y, but I might be wrong. We'll have to wait and see about that. That's not ideal. He also still has all 4 of his rerolls, which makes this somewhat worse. He's got a lot of safety in that. Man, yeah, losing that troll just makes him able to completely knock us around. There's just... I can't stand up against his strength advantage with these guys, and I don't have the removal options. Okay, he's using his own ghoul to blitz. That works for us, I guess. He doesn't blitz up here. Not that he really could anymore, but he also... Yeah, ooh, hello there. Okay. Nah, okay, that... It won't help anymore. Yeah, he's in a pretty good spot right now. Especially if he moves these guys into decent positions. He's gonna be very safe. Oh boy. Yeah, so it turns out disengaging these guys was not a smart play, apparently. Since now I am not in a good spot with them. I will not... The best thing I can hope for is 1-die blocks, basically. Since I'm not getting any sort of assists. Man, this is bad. Okay, first things first. Get that going. Yeah, these are all quite horrible. So I could be doing this if I really want to. Just get the 1-die, basically. But it's pretty bad. So I really don't want to. I do have an idea. Which comes with some issues. First of all, we need to do a Skaven dodge again. So first of all, I think he's just gonna stand up, unfortunately. One of these guys is not going to move. Or this zombie is not going to move. He might also get surfed. But yeah, we're gonna start with this. So the next thing we do is this 1-die block, which needs to be a forward-moving knockdown, which it actually is. Damn, so now I've got 2 assists. Which means now if he blitzes, it's a 2-die blitz against the ball carrier. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... These guys I'm probably just gonna have to abandon for now. I can, if this works, I can go for 1-die blocks with them at the end. But right now, this is just way too risky, I think. So we're gonna have to go with the blitz. Okay, we do keep our dodge reroll, which means I will do this dodge as well. So we will do all of this. Come on. No, I don't make the dodge. Again? Wait, what? Did I fail my first dodge again? Whoops. But no, I just can't get the dodges, really. It's no problem, Strap. You don't need to apologize. So I'm a bit mad about this one. I'm happy that I worked out how to make this work here. And then I can't make my goblins dodge. It's just not possible. That's why 2 heads is so important. Getting that up to 2+ on the dodges makes this so much better. And now these guys are still out of position, and I'm just not in a good position to really defend against this anymore. I don't think we're gonna get away with this second time around. This is a 2-die. This is a 2-die. Well, he moved him in there. So he's either gonna blitz forward or backwards with the ghoul again. Wouldn't mind double skulls or quadruple skulls or something like that. We'll have to wait and see if he does stuff over here first, or if he's going straight for this. I think he should do this one first. That's one of the safest things he can do right now. Nope, goes for over here. He just pushes him and disengages the werewolf. I can see why. He wants to ideally probably still score with the werewolf. But this is also good for us right now, since it's pushing us closer to this side. And it might allow us to get over there. We'll have to wait and see. I can't even go for a goblin throw at the end because troll. That injury was so huge for him. And him getting all of his 4 KO rolls back also obviously doesn't hurt. He re-rolls this, okay. Interesting. Ah, come on. That's not okay. I mean, it's basically what happened to me in the first half. Or, no, what I did to him in the first half. So I can't be too mad about this, but still. Okay, he's pushing him. Okay, let's see. And that's a knockdown. Because right now, this guy, I can blitz him. I need an assist, though. 2, 4, 6, 7. He goes down, though, so no. And he injures him. Yeah, now it's back to... I'm gonna risk it. Yeah. Can't get yet another permanent injury on this team. Yeah, it's just... they've turned around quite a bit. Nothing we can do about that, of course, but it's still pretty unfortunate. We still have a chance. It's just getting more and more difficult to make this work now. So basically, if we want to prevent this touchdown, we need to do this now, which means I need to do interesting things again. So the dodge works. That's part 1. Now we have to go with 2 GFIs. Thank you. And then I get to blitz. Ooh, we make the dodge again. Come on, I get a reroll for the block at least. We just don't knock him down. Well, that's a shame. I need to follow that one. I always get to hit his ball carrier, but I just can't get... the knockdown, basically. But what can you do? So, all the dodges work, though. So at least I have 3 players on this guy now, which might cause some issues for him, hopefully. We'll have to wait and see. And even if he blitzes down here, he's not gonna get to just move. Well, he can. Yeah, he needs to get the assist in here and do all of that. Well, we'll have to wait and see if he can make that work. I've done all I can. If the dice don't cooperate, the dice don't cooperate. That's why I was so hoping to injure the ghoul when I served him. That would have been ideal. Just not have to deal with a block dodge player right now. Yeah. I should have done the GFI here just to... but I didn't want to risk it. Because it was a non-essential one in that circumstance. And if that had cost me a reroll when I had to dodge all of these guys still, it just wouldn't have been worth it. We're also down to 1 reroll now with 4 turns remaining. He still has 3. So that's not ideal as well. But we're still in the lead. So right now it's probably going to be a tie. Good. Just the push is a good start there. But he gets the knockdown after all. Still. I'd really like for him to just get a push now with this guy, because he is going to blitz with him. Even better. He still can reroll, but hopefully... Yes, okay. This is just a push, which means he's either going to stay next to our Blitzer, or he's staying next to the Goblin. He should stay next to the Goblin. Yeah. Oh, come on. Fail that dodge. He doesn't. So, he managed to score there. So I need my KOs back now. I bought a babe, please. I bought a babe. Are we actually gonna lose this one? Because I have 6 players now, and he has 11 because I haven't been able to remove anything. We had a 6-player advantage or something like that in the first half, and now I'm down to 6 players myself. This is just perfect. Oh, come on. Game. Really? Is this necessary? I'm not a fan. And our ball carrier is injured as well. Or KO'd. So who do I even use now? Probably him. Yeah, he's got 3 turns to try and steal the ball and score on me, and I have no way to make this into a decent 2-die block. No, like this. Okay. I do not like this one bit, but we really don't have a lot of options here. With this entire disaster set up right now. I also need to put him a little bit over to here in case the ball does end up over there. I really hope the ball goes deep now. If he gets a short kick on the wrong side, we're pretty screwed. We do get a high kick and we get a deep kick. That's what I really needed right now. I can't move him for now. So I'm gonna start with the 1-die block. I think. Are we? Everything else would require... Everything else would require dodging from the goblins, which I do not want to do right now. Okay, so we've got some issues. This is a 1-die right now that we can turn into a 2-die if I'm willing to do this, which we are, I think. Good knockdown. Come on, yes, just something to give him a little bit less in terms of options. I've got 6 players left. Now he's down to the use of, well, 10. I do have my blitz remaining still though, which means we might be able to do something with that. I could do a 1-die here and try to set up a serve. But that would also require then a 1-die block with him as a follow-up. And if I don't get a POW here, we are in a pretty bad spot. He can base me. That's bad. This is a 2-die, so I'm considering that one as well, just to keep him from doing anything there. But no, let's do this one instead. I'm gonna do a 1-die blitz against him. It's a better chance to get the knockdown. And we do get a knockdown. Do I follow this one? don't. Right now. Yes. Okay, instead we do this. No, I need the 2 spacing. Yeah, put him there. And then he's going over into here. That's where things get interesting. 1, 2. Okay, unlikely. Not ideal, but unlikely. Oh boy. Let's see how this is gonna play out. Maybe I should have kept him back further, but then the werewolf could have run around and blitzed us. So oh no, he can probably still do that, can he? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 GFI, so could happen. Well, no, that... Oh, yeah. I see my mistakes now. Why was I so blind? Well, that was pretty dumb, wasn't it? I'm not happy with my choice anymore. What did I do? Why did I do that? Man, I'm not playing very well right now. Well, this is also just kind of a screwed up position for us to be in. There is no real safe spot. Instead, just entirely staying out of this guy's reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he still needs the GFI, but 1. Only 1. And then he does have this guy poised to pick up the ball afterwards, so this is not a good spot to be in. I really hope he will fail this now. Please. Okay, good. That's one half of the equation. Gets it there. Push turns into a 1-die block now. Good. Oh, come on, just let it be a double both down or an attacker down. That's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. And he KOs himself. Oh, please, nothing to my guys. Please. Yeah, we're still good. Perfect. Okay, not perfect, obviously, but you know what I mean. Man, this is bad. How the frick am I supposed to get through this now? I mean, I still don't really have a lot of options here. I could try to get the ball on him and run him down in this direction, but I don't think that'll work. I need to try and play this slow and safe, I think, so we dodge him. Put him there, so now I have a tackle zone on the ball. Next we do this 1-die block, which costs us our last reroll and ends in a double skull. Thank you so much, game. You're too kind. And it's another stun. God damn, this is so bad. Okay, I wanted to do this just to put ourselves in a little bit of a better spot there and get away from the golems. But now, yeah, we might get lucky. I should have just played this to stall this out until the end. I should have just stood him up and not tried for the pickup. That was dumb. Or try for this block first. That was too risky. Because that would have just allowed us to have 2 tackle zones on the ball. He could have removed both. He couldn't have removed both. Now he can. He's knocked down him. Oh boy. So he could still, because I lost track of time again. I didn't see that he only has this little time left. The push here is tremendously helpful, though. He can't afford to reroll it, but he does. Well, he can definitely afford to reroll it, since the alternative would be just not being able to pick up the ball this round. So I guess this is the right call, but hopefully he'll fail to pick up. Yes, thank you. Okay. There's still hope. Not a lot of it, but it's there. Damn. I mean, I can forget about scoring myself. This is all about... This is all about keeping him from scoring. He's just gonna stand up. Dodge over to here, please. Thank you. Which means we'll blitz right there. And stay. Which means he can go over to there. Maybe. Yes, okay. Ooh, if the dodge works, it works, but man, that second half was not kind. I also made a few errors there. That's for sure. Let's see. Yep. Probably the right blitz in this situation. He's hoping for a decent scatter. I'm hoping he won't get it. I mean, that's kind of perfect. Oh boy. Oh boy, really? That's kind of funny. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it sucks when it happens, but I'm so happy about it right now. Oh, damn. So, on the upside, and just assuming he doesn't do any worse to us right now, and of course, now that I've said it, it needs to happen again. I mean, we've had the perfect timing on this thrower already, on best thrower already with the injury. So on the upside, we got SPP out of a touchdown, which includes a level up. We've got one injury, and nothing permanent on our players. That is assuming, of course, that now he doesn't injure us on his last few things here. So this, overall, it's still a win for us, basically. I hate that I've bought a Babe, and it led to these three guys still not coming back, that we just rolled 1s and 2s. Because I would have stood a chance to win this if I had gotten these guys back. Even just 2 more players would have been a hell of a difference. But it just didn't happen. And now I probably won't even get a decent blitz for the last turn here. I mean, I can definitely do a 1-die blitz. That's pretty much the best thing we can do, I guess. And we actually get it. That's a surprise. And that means we go there. Which means I either get a 1-die block here or I get the 1-die block there. I'm so tempted to go for the ghoul because he's ammo value 7, but he has block dodge, so that's just super unlikely, which means we'll block this zombie here. It's just better. It's a better guarantee to get the knockdown and maybe get an ammo break. But yeah, no, that didn't do a thing, so this is the end, I guess. I mean, still a tie. We managed to save that much at least. Could have been way worse. And we roll a 3, which brings our treasury up to 70k. Can I just not roll a 6, please, so that I can replace something? And we get a level up as well, because the guy that injured also got the MVP. Level ups on the Skaven are really good. And extremely important. Wasn't much, but it was on efficient, at least it was efficiently placed. So there's that. Yes, I want to validate this match. So let's see, he has it's confirmed, so we can now go and do our level ups right away as well. So first of all, our Blitzer. This is the big one, the important one. It's a 9. We're just gonna go Mighty Blow, I believe. Let me check my opponents, but I think we're gonna go Mighty Blow in all likelihood. So day 4, I am up against generic elf nonsense. That's Dark Elves, I believe. Let's check them. No, it's Wood Elves. They still haven't played their match, and apparently they got pretty beat up in their first match. Oh god, what the hell happened to them? Oh no, okay, they've got 2 losses already. Oh, Rumblebee, he's having a hard time there apparently. Let's check this. What happened there? Yeah, that's 2 injuries inflicted. And in the second, or in the other match, what happened there? Oh, there it is. 6 injuries inflicted. God damn, that apparently destroyed a good chunk of his team. Okay, but we're gonna have Wood Elves against us. So Mighty Blow, still. Basically. But what do we give to our... what do we give to our lineman? That's the big question. Yeah, it's wrestle or block usually. I'd probably wrestle. I'd agree. We don't get a double either. A double would have been... what's the word? Guard. I can't really go for... a dirty player would be a goblin. The Skaven on this team are too valuable to waste them on dirty player. Same with Kick, in my opinion at least. You only have 6 strength 3 players in the forms of Skaven. You need them to be able to block. You need skills that help them in that area. And if it had been a goblin, it would have gotten 2 heads probably. Because that just makes them so much more annoying. But yeah, we're gonna go with wrestle. I agree in that case, I think. Let's do that. So, if I had gotten a 5, we now would have been able to replace the Skaven Blitzer. Because we don't, I think we're not going to replace him. We're going to... oh yeah, no, he's MNG. No, wait. Yeah, he actually is MNG. What I'm confused, didn't I have a Niggling? Oh yeah, here it is. So, that's the one I was confused about. So, he's the one that we are going to replace. Yeah, so I just got confused. I just paid attention to this and didn't think it was there. So we're going to fire the thrower and rehire him. He's got 5 SPP unfortunately, but I mean, yeah, we'll see. Because we can't afford to keep the Niggling there, so we'll have to dismiss him. Anybody got a name change? A name suggestion here? Otherwise I'm just gonna name him Not So Good Thrower again. Or something like, hopefully not Niggled. Something along those lines, but I mean, maybe you guys figure something better out. So let us fire him. Da was back? I do not understand why I would name him that. That does not make sense for me. Target foul here? That would be better. Trying to read it backwards, seeing if that makes more sense. Gabzawad also doesn't make that much sense. So, thrower. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Rance. I like that one. Sorry, Srab. Or maybe Target Foul here would be more of a goblin name, so no pass for me. Is a little better. Yeah, I'm going for a little bit of weird names on this team, so though it might be a pretty name, but it doesn't quite fit, I think. So we're gonna save Target Foul here for a goblin, I believe, or maybe a future blitzer, because those are more valuable to get fouled. There we go. So let's confirm those purchases, which means we once again have no money whatsoever. And maybe I should have not spent it and instead waited until we can replace him, but I think we just want this guy if we can. We will have 12 players for the next match again. What's our team value looking like right now? It's 1060 up there. So yeah, now our statistic says 111. Could be better, could be worse. Man, he's still one injury away. Was the wrong kind of injury that he's gotten there, unfortunately. So let's check the leaderboard right now and see how things are looking. So Glob, Lydia's with Amazon. I mean Amazon, what are we expecting here? Is in first right now, followed by 2D Splat, who's 2-1-0. So the other Underworld team that I lost again because he just utterly destroyed me in the first 2 turns. He's also good there. So aside from that, we're pretty much in the middle to upper half right now. So we still got a lot of options there. Still 7 matches in total, so 4 more matches to be played. I've got Wood Elf, Dark Elves, Ogres, and Amazon ahead of me. So Ogres are worrisome because of their destructive potential in terms of Mighty Blow, but we could get some good SPP there as well against the Snotlings. Dark Elves are also an issue. Wood Elves could be so-and-so. We'll see. But we've got a lot of armor value 7 aside from the Dark Elves against us now, so we'll see. So things could be looking up for now, but we'll have to wait and see.